when did it start to become really serious for you? Like, well, now I'm into it. Now maybe I have to do something with it. When did that moment came for you?
Well, I mean, in some ways, it became more serious again when I became a solo artist. You know, like, I mean, when Betchduper started, we released our first EP at 16, and then we started touring, and then I got quite busy, and I had to leave, ended up leaving school, and I guess that was the first moment of like, this is really happening. But I was more driven and serious about it back then, I think, than I am now. You know, now I'm kind of enjoying myself a lot more and just trying to kind of take each thing as it comes, whether there be a big crowd or a small crowd or no crowd or a bad flight. You try and just sort of appreciate that it's a good life. But I think it was when I started doing the solo stuff that when things got really busy, I kind of had to go, is this the sort of life I want to have? Because it's going to take ages to get to the point where you'll, you know, sustain a living or something like that. It just takes so much.
Is it sustainable for you now at this moment?
It is in a kind of constant up and down way, you know, not having money, and then that's what you're doing, is you're investing in yourself, basically, hoping that something will take hold. But to be honest, every time, the one thing I can tell is that every time I come back to a place, there's a few more people, so people must tell their friends, or it just slowly grows. And so if I can put the energy in now while I have it, then hopefully I can keep building it the real way, and, you know, with people telling their friends, or slowly getting into it and get to the point where you can keep, you know, doing it once every 2 years, do all your favourite places that you really love going to, you know. That seems like a good plan.
It's maybe a bit difficult to say, but do you have the feeling that this is what you're going to be your life for the rest of your days, or do you have the feeling that, well, maybe I have to explore some other things as well?
I think I'll constantly be interested in doing other things that probably will have some involvement with music, but yeah, I'm in this for life. I live on it now. I think performing is like where I get to be the most natural and relaxed that I ever get. You know, I think it's the adrenaline. When I start sweating, I look disgusting and I look like a mental, but I'm having a really good time, and that's what makes everything worth it. All the driving and all the crap roadside food and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Well, album is going to be released. You have a tour going on now, but maybe you can tell us a little bit what your short-term plans for this year are.
Well, we're going back to the States in a week. We got one more European show. We go and do a festival up in Massachusetts, which is curated by Wilco. They've got this Wilco festival, I suppose, and Lee Von Helm's playing in Wilco and Thurston Moore and stuff, and that's going to be really good. That's going to be one of the fun things that you do, that you go, this is awesome. But then we go back to UK for a UK tour. Then we head to Australia for a big festival, to New Zealand for a tour, then back to Australia, and then back to America, and then back to the UK, and then hopefully back to Amsterdam for the end of year show in the winter.
And writing lots of new songs, or?
Yeah, well, hopefully by then we're not all like, I think we'll be all right. We've learned how to maintain a certain level of health, you know. Yeah.
Writing songs on tour, is that possible for you, or is there too much on your mind to really sit like for something new?
I've never really been able to do it much before, but with Joel and Elroy in the band, there's so much more interaction with music, and we play music so much more often, and so things kind of get written and hopefully remembered. But yeah, it's nice having other people to do it with, because on your own, when you've got a break, you don't really want to sit down and try and write a song. You want to just like have a rest. But yeah, no, I think I'd like to start making a record before the end of the year, so we kind of keep momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you.